Hey everyone, in today's video, I want to show you Google Drive. It's cloud storage from Google. Now, if you've ever used any Google product like Google Doc, Google Sheets, Google Photos, you already have Google Drive. So if you've created a Google Doc, for example, or collaborated on one, you most likely already have it. If not, I'm going to show you exactly how to get Google Drive. And it's free to use up to a certain amount of storage. So what's good about Google Drive is instead of using up hard drive space on your computer, you're using the Google Cloud, basically the storage that they offer you for free up to a certain point. After a certain point, you do have to pay for an upgrade. Pretty inexpensive. You could start with $2 a month, I believe, at the time that I'm recording this. So let's jump into the computer. I want to show you Google Drive, exactly how to create files, bring in files, invite other people, really everything you need to know to master Google Drive. In order to access Google Drive, you could just go to google.com/drive and it will bring you to this page. And on this page, there is a business option you could learn about for enterprise businesses, and there's a personal option. This is what I'm going to show you, where you get 15 gigabyte of storage at the time that I'm recording this completely for free. So go ahead and press this. Now you should be inside of Google Drive, or you will see a page to sign into your Google account. Now, if you have YouTube or Gmail or any other Google application, you already have it. But if not, just go ahead and create a Google account so you could get your Google Drive. Now, your page, if you haven't used it before, is going to be empty. So the center area is only showing the recent files that I've created, recent folders, but I'm going to kind of show you how to do everything from scratch. So you could ignore this middle section here. If you've previously made Google Docs or Google Sheets or other Google type documents, you might see them here. But let's just kind of start from scratch. The first thing you want to do is you want to press New, and you'll get all these options for creating folders, uploading files, and just creating documents here. The same option is available on this dropdown too, the same options that you see here. So when you press New, I usually like to just start with a folder, so then when I make different documents or bring in other documents, I could organize them nicely inside of the folder. So I'll press Folder here. And let's say this was everything that was budget related, I'm going to put in here. So every document I make related to budget, I'll put in here. I'll press Create. And as you see right here, right on top, it created a folder called Budget, and I'm the owner of it. We'll talk about owners and permissions in a little bit. And it's going to give me the date that I modified this every time I make changes to this folder. There's also a different view on this page if you like that better. If you come up here, there's this grid view. If you click it, it's going to change the way you look at things. So it's going to have, again, the quick access on top, which is your most recent documents, followed by folders, followed by files. I usually work in the other view, so I'm going to go back to it. Now we could create multiple folders. So again, all your folders are going to line up here. But next I'm going to press New, and I'm going to show you how to file upload, meaning there's a file on your computer that you didn't create on Google Drive, but you want to bring that in. So I'll press that. And let's say I want to bring a PDF, which is not a Google product. PDF is an Adobe product, but I'm going to bring this in anyway. I could press Open, and as you can see down here, it's uploading to my Google Drive. And I'll get the check mark right here. And let me press X. Let me just slide down over here. And this is the PDF way down here. And I uploaded it twice, so it will show up twice if you upload something twice. But it's down here for me, and it's a PDF file. I'm going to show you something advanced at the end regarding PDFs, but you could bring in just about any type of file, movie file, video file, PDF file. It doesn't have to be a Google type of a file like the ones you see up here. Next, I'm going to press New. You could also do the same thing to bring in an entire folder of files, so you don't have to do one file at a time. You could also, when you file upload, let me show you another trick here. You could select multiple different files. So I'll select a couple of JPEG files, even a Photoshop file here. And I'm just control clicking or command clicking on a Mac here to select multiple different files. And I could press Open, and it will actually upload multiple files at the same time. So you don't have to do this one at a time. I'm going to show you how to share this with other people and collaborate on files in a little bit too. And you get the check mark here. And now if I go all the way over here, I could see that these have been added. These are the 3 different files I just added. PSD is a Photoshop file. JPEG is an image. It will show me even the size over here, for example. And I could always sort things a little bit differently too. So instead of last modified, I could say last modified by me instead, or last opened by me, and it will sort things a little bit differently here. I could also press this arrow and reverse the direction of the way it's sorting things as well. So I could see my files here now in alphabetical order. My how-to images are all now right here. Then let's go back to new. And this is how you would create documents. Now, if you create a Google Doc, a Google Sheet, Google Slide, Google Form, any number of these Google products, it will by default go inside of your Google Drive. So here I just clicked Google Sheet and it opened Google Sheet. And don't worry, the other tab is still open. You could still come back to it and you're in the same place. This just opens a new tab for you. But if you just create a new sheet here and type in some data here, I could always go ahead and move it to my Google